right, never mind. This didn't work properly. I'll edit the first time of it. I just was thinking that I will schedule it for later. And it didn't work out. Let me just send a link to some of y'all. Where is the copy link? Let's do. All right, he's there. Hi. All right, he's there. Hi. I'm just hold on. I haven't sent the link to anyone. How's everyone doing? So hello, scent of today is Au Sauvage. Where are... I am so ill-prepared right now. I just finished recording a video and I was going to schedule this for further. I wasn't planning for it to come live, so I have forgotten my microphone downstairs. So hopefully you can hear me well. If you don't, I have to go get my microphone from downstairs. Hi boss, how are you? Hi Delise. Delise, actually in the video I have mentioned you. I prepared a video. I'll upload it after this. And I mentioned you, and watch out for it. Yeah, it's froze for a minute. No, it didn't freeze. Like when I look, like this is on my phone. I'm on my phone. So when I go to send the link to elsewhere or something like that, then I have to close the screen, and then it will be, then it will just. Yeah, it looked like it looks like that froze, but it didn't. So who do we have in the house? Hello. Hi Tony, how are you? How's it going? And then Delise, there's Boss, there's Dushan, and there is Jordan. Hi Jordan. And let's just okay, what's going on here? No worries. That's okay. Anyways, so what do we have in the house? I have a really good friend. I've known her for a very long time, and she not very long time, probably like 4 or 5 years, through fragrance groups. And she ended up sending me a few samples. She did not accept any payment for them, which I am really upset with. But she sometimes, when she's like insists, then I can't say no. So she wanted me to try a few things that she had tried and enjoyed. So we are here with them. So what I have here today is a few things. I have Kurky from Francis Kurdjian. I have tried it in the store. I must say I wasn't very impressed, but we'll see. We'll see how it is in the when I'm trying it like this. And then, hi Goofy Man. And then there is the Bal d'Afrique Absolu. I gave this a try the other day, and I I didn't hate it. I'm not sure about the price point, but Chelsea. And then there is Ambar Dominicano, and I can't remember what company is this from, but I know that she waited a really long time to get this one, and I'm excited to be trying them. So let's go to, maybe we should do, let me do Bal d'Afrique first. Let me do the Bal d'Afrique Absolu. So Bal d'Afrique, it's a fragrance from the house of Byredo, and I like that fragrance, but there are issues within that, like it kind of doesn't last at all. So I have something else. I think it's in the Attar collection, and I can't remember what the name is, but that's pretty similar to Bal d'Afrique and lasts longer. Actually, let me just give me a moment. I'll go get that one. So this is what I have. Hi Lily, how are you? It's called Al Rayhan. It's from the Attar collection. For the fraction of the price, it's not really a dupe because the smells are a little bit different, but this one lasts a lot longer than Bal d'Afrique, and I like that. Like if you're a fan of Bal d'Afrique type of the scents, then you may like this one. Let me just straighten it up a little bit. Then I think it was last year or this year. When did Bal d'Afrique Absolu came in? This year. So then they made this absolute line of some of their most popular ones. I think Mojave Ghost, and then there is the which one is the other one? Mojave Ghost. Oh, there's another one in the same category. But they've made absolute of these ones. I think there's now their absolute of the Blanche as well, and can't remember the other one. Anyways, so let's see what's this like. So this one, Jérôme Épinay is the perfumer, and it is a release of 2025. The top notes are blackcurrant, bergamot, lemon, praline, musk, violet, black amber, and cedarwood, as well as vetiver. Hi, Madison. Let's see here. I want to know if there's any difference with the original one. So with the original one, what we have in the notes are lime tagette, bergamot, cassis, fleur d'oranger, or I mean, I'm reading the French for indica, violet, cyclamen, jasmine, vetiver, moss. So there are a few different notes in the original one. So we shall see. Rose of No Man's Land. Does that come in the absolute though? Rose of No Man's Land? Maybe that's new. I didn't know that that came in that. Like, there's no way that you would spray this one and not know that this is Bal d'Afrique, despite the kind of the differences in the notes. It is quite. Oh, it's the fourth absolute. Oh, hi, Bel Air. How are you? It is very distinctly Bal d'Afrique. So, but you notice that it's a little bit more. I feel like the fruity notes are a little bit more pronounced in this one, comparing to the regular Bal d'Afrique. The regular Bal d'Afrique comes across a little bit more fresher. This is a little bit sweeter with a little bit more fruit. And it says it has black amber, which black amber, but it looks like an ambergris. Oh, hi, Rich. Thank you very much, my brother. But guys, by the way, you gotta go do super chats and super thanks for Rich's channel. He's been so much work, put so much work to this channel for, like, I don't know how many videos he has, but you need to get there. Thank you very much. So I don't know, black amber is the same as ambergris because the picture on Fragrantica looks the same. It does have a little bit of a salty thing into this. And I must say, this lasted quite a bit on my skin. So thank you for being the first person. Of course, I couldn't wait. So many videos. Yes, absolutely, y'all. You guys gotta go and thank Rich for all the work that he's put into with receiving no free bottles whatsoever, and all sort of interesting videos, reviews, chats, all of that. So now I'm good. See here what happens when you don't have your glasses on. You spray it in the other way. So this is Al Rayhan from House of the Attar. Yeah, obviously the difference, I know this is not Bal d'Afrique, but the difference between, like, is very close to Bal d'Afrique itself. But the difference between these two is that it's a lot less. This is more like sweeter, definitely sweeter. I'm not sure if I like this. Like, today that I'm trying it is really, really fruity. And I'm not. I don't know if I'm. It's kind of. It was nice for a minute, but now it's kind of like sticky fruity, that kind of thing. It's like. I don't know. I don't know about Bal d'Afrique Absolu. I much prefer this kind of version of it. Just fresher, has a lot more, even though the notes on this one is like lemon zest, sweet notes, like, what is it there, exotic fruits and locum and powdery notes, but like this one is a lot more sweeter notes, but sweetness wise, this is Bal d'Afrique is much sweeter. Color of ambergris is the grade of it. Oh, worst to best, black to gray to white. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Are we here to share our thoughts? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. We should share our thoughts. Vetiver tonka scratches the itch more than Bal d'Afrique, to be honest. Mm, yeah, you know, if I, yes, if I was looking for that kind of freshness, you're right. I would probably go Vetiver tonka, but this is very nice too. Like, to be honest, for a fraction of price, I don't mind this one at all. And with that, I will not be buying Bal d'Afrique Absolu. Although, Lisa, thank you very much for sending me the sample of this. It's very, very generous of you. Hi, Bobby. How are you? Okay, Latafa. Not really Latafa, man. It's this is called a House of Attar, and not everything that they have is inspired by, and it's not exactly the same as Bal d'Afrique. But anyways, I have a bottle, so let me enjoy it. It's not a dupe, like dupe. Like, it's not like 100% the same. Like, when you look at the notes, they're different, but it smells in that genre. So like the notes in this one says like mango, and there's no mango in Bal d'Afrique. Tangerine, I didn't see tangerine in Bal d'Afrique, or there's no locum or powdery notes in Bal d'Afrique, but it is it is very close, and I think you could get it in the you know, it's for good prices. You could get this one, and it lasts you forever. And I think, is that more than 100 ml though? Like, I think it's 125 ml. No, it's 100 ml. It's pretty nice. Which one is the best? To be honest, with the if I was going to, like, I love the smell of Bal d'Afrique. If it did last me long enough, like it wouldn't vanish so quickly, I would just buy Bal d'Afrique. But because it kind of vanishes so quickly, like about 45 minutes, then I prefer this one over that. And Bal d'Afrique Absolu would be the least favorite one, because it is much stickier and sweeter. The floral pulses of Bal d'Afrique are nice, but dry down is whatever. Yeah. I ordered to Yusuf buy a clone of Patu Puram. Who's Yusuf Bai? Is Yusuf Bai is the one, the guy in Dubai? I wasn't impressed with Bal d'Afrique. Yeah, it is, like, definitely it doesn't really justify the price of it. Like, even in the, you know, even in the gray market, what is it? Like, you can get 100 ml, probably about 300 Canadian. I don't know what it is in US, but it still doesn't really justify in that scent category or scent profile. But anyways, but yeah, I feel like it is a nice kind of, you know, for this, I want to say you paid about $100 for this one, and that's as much as I'm willing to spend on something like this in this scent profile. In Dubai, he's a true wizard. Yes, yes, yes. I have seen videos about him, and I've heard about him that he does, like, he can do recreation of stuff and things like that. It's one of the reasons I have mixed feelings about ever being in Dubai, but if I go to Dubai, I would like to visit. I got mine secondhand for 180. Couldn't pass it up. Of Bal d'Afrique, or this one. It's probably Bal d'Afrique, yeah. Yeah, so the 50 mLs are about, yeah, 50 mLs are, should be less than that, right? Like, I think 50 mLs would be less than that, but this is, and look at this. She's put, she put these little, when I say people are lovely and people are beautiful souls, she'd send the samples in a little, like a Ziploc bag kind of thing. And I'll show you what she put in it, in the package. She's so lovely. And she, like, look, just put all these, I don't know how to show it to you, but like, there's like little hearts, and then it says love, and there's little hearts. You know, it just like warms my heart. Like, these are the things that mean the world to me. The world to me. Like, I don't, like, you know, the bottle, obviously, and she was very generous with the bottle and stuff like that. But this, it's something else. It's just makes me feel loved, and it's just something that it's, you know, I will never forget. Are you gonna watch Superman? Is Superman's coming out? I don't know. If I'm not watching it, definitely my kids will be watching it. So that probably is a yes. I have no idea. Just by sniffing, he can make your wish come true. Ooh, interesting. Anyways, then the most anticipated moment. Let's go to Kurky. What's everyone is thinking of Kurky? I wasn't very fan. I wasn't much fan of it in the store. I'm sure I just smelled it and was like, okay, sweet, but that's about it. You want to say? Thanks for a big ball. Okay. Mitra is a receiver of pebbling. Yes. I heard Superman is a snooze fest. Oh. Oh. That would be sad, isn't it? Like if Superman was a snooze fest, then I don't know. That would be a very sad occasion. Let's see. Let's try Kurky. Kurky. So Kurky by Francis Kurdjian. Like even the name is cringe. Like what does Kurky even mean? At least you could make it Kurky. Like what is Kurky? Is that like by references by his last name? God. Baby bathwater is Kurky. By the way, y'all, I have discovered a body wash. If you love any kind of body wash with kind of a nice orange blossom, like nice neroli and orange blossom, I'll show it to you. I randomly bought it for my kids. And hi, Zakaria. And it smells so good, so good. I can't get enough. Like even though I'm not a neroli fan, but it's so good. And it kind of lasts. And even like I bathe them at night, and then my hands are smelling like that after. It's so good. All right, Kurky is made by who? By Francis Kurdjian. So, MFK, House of MFK, Francis Kurdjian. What's the saying in the description? Saying is a radiant eau de parfum capturing the irresistible allure of tutti frutti candy. The irresistible allure of tutti frutti candy, wrapped in a velvety embrace of white musk. This scent evokes the creamy warmth of vanilla and musk, creating a delightful gourmand experience. Inspired by the pure joy of life and freedom of imagination, Kurky awakens your inner child, inviting you to rediscover the lightness of carefree moments. Really? And at that MFK pricing range, okay? More than just a fragrance, it is a luminous burst of happiness, a sunbeam for the soul. Let its enchanting aroma transport you to a world of fantasy where each day is infused with luxury and playful sophistication. Okay, what's happening here? Kurky is musky glucose syrup. Describe the flower with the wax coating. It's like he smelled the Kaoli candy release and was like, I can do that way better. Baby bathwater with kitty fruit and rubbers. I pass. I hate him after what he done to the Dior Homme Parfum. I know. Kurky's a little murky. Yes, love to feel like a child when I spray my $400 perfume. Exactly, right? If I want to feel like a child, okay. This is the thing. So if I want to feel like a child, put it in your baby perfume, right? Like you are making a baby perfume. If I want to feel like a child, I'll go smell your baby perfume, and please make the price match it. Like Bulgari, like Petit and Maman, and that's something that I like to spray if I want to feel like a baby kid. Then just put it in there. It doesn't have to be in this freaking price range. Oh yeah, wait. What is this? Why is this so sweet? This so in this like the overly sweet, like overdose of sweetness. Pretty much indistinct fruitiness like this. I can't even pick what fruit it is and that's in here. It says peach and raspberry, but I can't pick them up. And immediately here in the back of my throat, it gets itchy. So that is kind of indication for me that it is very, like the sweetness is uber synthetic sweet. No, this is a no. Bye. Way too sweet. Way too sweet. Sorry. It's kind of triggered me. FK is overhyped. This isn't for TikTok teens. Kurky is a rubber ducky stuffed with gummy bears. I prefer Vespa for dessert over Kurky. Overly forced happy scents are depressing. Well, you know what I like? It's almost like a unrealistic representation of childhood, like, or like what it is to like be happy and like even like, oh God, this is so bad. Like things are not like that, right? I don't like over representing certain things, and this sounds like it's a lot of synthetic sweet notes in it, so it really bothers me. It's very nondescript, Lily. Very, very nondescript. Angel Share smells like a cognac candy. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Please say happy birthday, Gorkam. Gorkam. Gorkam, is that right? Happy birthday, Gorkam. My son loved Kurky. Really? Oh, you know what? I can see my little one liking Kurky. Taking a beating, wait for the dry down. Okay. I know, I will hate this. This is blasphemy, but I'm going to spray it on my skin just for you, Bobby. Oh, what is this shit? Something really, really bad came out on my skin for a second, so I don't know what that is, but we'll see. What is going on? He's stubborn. Oh my God, the Kurky hex up Neth. What? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Opening rubber duck, dry down, sweet tarts. Please don't like, I love my rubber ducks. I love also brother duck. Let's just be respectful for that. Hello, Miss. I just want to say, I hope you have an amazing day. I am having an amazing day. Thank you. Hope you have an amazing day as well. There's something very gross coming off my skin. This is not like, it's not only that I don't like this fragrance. I think this fragrance also does not like me. Very gross on my skin. Like very nauseating. Like coming up on my skin, and I don't know what that is. I may have to go like wash it off after. It's that level of washed off. Sorry, Bobby. This was not. It's not. I don't. It wasn't like that on the tester strip. On the tester strip was just the kind of like overly sweet. On my skin, there's something. It's like a. It's not acting very well on my skin. Saying you want the Kurky flavor. No, I don't. I don't want a Kurky flavor. Hi, AM. How are you? Y'all, if you haven't checked AM's channel, please do go check AM's channel. The other day I hopped on his live. He was trusting enough to let me talk on his live. He had a really interesting video on live about fragrance addiction. If you have not checked his channel, please do so. And it was a fun conversation. No, it's not Starburst candy smell. It's like, I'm not going to even mention it because y'all's mind is in gutters. It's just like a dirty latex. With, yeah, not going to say that. I'm going to take it too far. Should have stopped at Emirs. A hex was put on you for bashing Kurky. Oh, you cough. I know, right? Now I'm coughing because I have been coughing really badly. Like, I don't know what's going on with me. I've got some infection, but at this point is about a month that I'm hacking my lungs out. So I don't know what it is, but there are certain scents that are activating. I was very sad last night. Last night my little one comes in, pulls a box with him. And I'm like, what's in that box? And then he opens the box, and all of a sudden there's a little vintage Mitsuko. There are a few samples, and there's another fragrance that I bought for him, and I couldn't find it anymore. I was like, when did this box was made? And then there was a sample of what's that house? Oh, Rich reviewed them recently. It's called Heliotrope Blanc, and I like it. I sprayed it, but my throat really reacted really badly to that. My little one. So sometimes he steals my samples. So also that deletes your sample might be in one of those boxes that he makes for himself. He lumped you in with Reaper and took me 3 holes. 30 health center was a compliment. Is it edible underwear? What? No. What did he blunder? Who did? What's going on in here? Being okay. Okay. Let's go to this last one. Ambar Dominicano. Ambar Dominicano. What house is this? Oh, is this from day 3 fragrances? Oh, interesting. So I've heard a lot about day 3 fragrances. Okay. Oh, they've changed bottles? I didn't think the bottles look like this. It says an Oriental fragrance for men and women. Was launched in 2023. Top notes are Coca-Cola, lime, passion fruit, and lavender. Middle notes are cinnamon, rum, honey, davana, immortelle, and red wine. Base notes are benzoin, vanilla, sandalwood, patchouli, and rock rose. And see, I don't see who is the perfumer. Then, yeah. So we'll see. I know she likes Coca-Cola fragrances, so that might be one of the reasons that... Ooh, am I delivered? Okay. Might be one of the reasons that... Ooh, this is so Coca-Cola. In a nice way. It's a boozy Coca-Cola. I can smell the rum, cinnamon, Coca-Cola right off the bat. It's got a little bit on my fingers too. This is what I would have liked Mancera Tonka Cola to be like. But Mancera and I would never get along. You know, I've never tried Enigma, so I can't really comment on that. But this is very, very nice. People say, like, the first thing that they compare it to is the Creation E, which I think it's Enigma, right? Creation E. But this is all I would love to... bye, Bel Air. This is all that I would have loved Mancera Tonka Cola to be, which it wasn't. Mancera Tonka Cola still gives me a little bit of a pledge feeling. Enigma is a little more complex. Oh, really? This is beautiful, though. I like it. And I like it. And I can smell that Immortelle, but in a way that is kind of smoothened up. It's not too dry and not too dry and powdery, but it's kind of that liquid gold vision coming to me. Germs! This is very nice. So Ambar Dominicano by Day 3 Fragrances. If you're looking for a Coca-Cola fragrance, a little bit of a boozy Coca-Cola fragrance, you may have hit the jackpot with this one. Michael Paul is a beast. Yes. Day 3 always has sexy sillage and infinite longevity. Oh, wow. There's also another one. What is they have an iris fragrance, don't they? Like, I think they have an iris fragrance. They also may have changed how the bottles look like, because I don't recall seeing the iris fragrances, the bottles the way it shows on the on Fragrantica. Their famous one is also La Tacita de Café, right? My house is literally across the street from their boutique. Really? Oh wow! Say hi next time if you go in. I know Michael is in a kind of group chat that I am, but he doesn't really say anything in there. Yes, the iris fragrances say less. BR 540 gets a headache for me. Yes, and Kurky is the same. I don't know what this... Oh my god. This horrible smell. This like a balloon, or like a, you know, putrid balloon or latex. Like, I don't know why is it coming off my skin like that. And they changed their bottles. Oh, okay. So Say Less and Tacita de Café, I think that's their most famous one. But this one is very, very nice too. Very nice. And the initial burst, like, you really get that cola vibes out of it. I quite like it. Guys, please like the stream, subscribe if you haven't, all those nice things. And but that was all I wanted to really talk about. I have a video coming on the House of Maison Violet, and I've talked about 2 of their fragrances. Then I will most likely will be reviewing this one. Let's try this one here. Like, I love this hold on. Let's review this one. Vetiver Oriental. Serge, Vetiver Oriental. Hi Kicks. Vetiver Oriental by Serge. And I didn't know. I don't know why it had never... I don't see it being talked about. I don't know why, because it's one of the most beautiful ones from the house of Uncle Serge. I honestly, I don't even remember seeing it in the store when I was in France. I think Pearlie might have told me about this, and then I looked it up, and it seemed like at the time I was looking up, this probably was in the bell jars, and then they changed it to these kind of presentation, and now it's going back to bell jars again. Which I was like, okay, by just like it goes to bell jars, it will be, that means that it's going to be more expensive. Let me get it now. I like Kurky. I love Kurky. I have a kind of the second iteration of Kurky, not the first one, but the second iteration of Kurky, and that's absolutely beautiful. Usually something that has an Oriental name in it, like it say something about like Oriental, and I like, it's not something that would be appealing to me, because that's usually means like overdose of certain, like a saffron and those fragrant, like those notes that I'm not really a fan of. But this one is, I do not regret this one. This is so good. So good. So it is a 2004 release and by Sheldrake, and oh, this is so good. So all the kind of really nice combination of vetiver, iris, and chocolate, like the dark chocolate, and then there's obviously there's some not incense, but there's some smokiness that I think comes from the labdanum in this one. Any vetiver fragrance that resembles, it's hard because I honestly I can't remember if I've seen any vetiver fragrance that comes with chocolate note. And usually I'm not really a huge fan of chocolate note in fragrances, but this one works. In terms of what Fragrantica says, they say it smells similar to the inimitable William Penhaligon's. I don't think that one has any chocolate. No, that there's no chocolate in that one. Nothing quite smells like it, no. Oh, this is so good. So good. So good. It's one of the, like, it is a masterpiece, really. The iris and vetiver is something that's also coming back in trends. Like I see some brands are making a lot more iris and vetiver. In terms of masculine feminine wise, now if I was Lily, I would have said this is very masculine. To me, it's quite unisex. I am, because of the chocolate, but some people see anything with vetiver more as like masculine leaning. So the Santal, what do you mean the Santal Majuscule? I saw it repost. Might be Patchouli making that accord. Maybe, I don't know. You're talking about Kurky? No, I'm not talking about Kurky, man. I'm talking about this one. We're done talking about Kurky. We're talking about Serge Lutens Vetiver Oriental. Kurky was very murky for me. No, even the dry down is horrible. Like it's doing something. It doesn't agree with my skin at all. But this one is a gorgeous perfume, and it lasts. Like it, every time I've put it on, it has lasted on me. Very unique, and as Germs is saying, that I have not smelled anything similar to this one, Vetiver Oriental. Unfortunately, again, it's going to bell jars again, and it's going to be more expensive, but it is what it is. All right. I think that's about enough for today. I yapped quite a bit. And check out for more my video when it comes out. Please like, subscribe, all those nice things, and I shall see you all later. Bye bye.